Hi everyone, Mary Biancalana here, NAMTPT, National Association of Myofascial Trigger Point Therapists, board member, and 2021 conference chairperson. We'd like to encourage all of you to register for our online educational event, which is a 2-day live broadcast interactive Zoom webinar. You're going to learn effective treatments for myofascial pain from the comfort of your own home or your own clinics. We have world-renowned expert in fascia, Dr. Antonio Stecco. What an honor it is to work with Dr. Stecco and have him as our keynote speaker. Other speakers and other events and other noteworthy events in this excellent conference is, you'll see by the agenda that we've interspersed interactive hands-on treatment segments for which those of you listening and learning from home are encouraged to have a client, a family member, a patient in your practice space so that you can follow along with the instructors. You'll be seeing live or pre-recorded video examples of the treatment, and then the instructor or the facilitating staff will be watching participants as they practice the techniques at home. And for many of the providers, there will be access to the recorded practice techniques. You'll have access to those after the event is over, so you'll be able to continue your practice in the comfort of your own home. How lucky we are to have Shannon Gosen providing us a program on how to recognize cervical instability. There is no question it's a widely overlooked perpetuating factor in myofascial pain. Then we'll have Dr. Renee Hartz and yours truly providing some interesting new anatomy for understanding non-traditional treatment approaches in assessment, trigger point injection, and a combined doctor manual therapy approach for key muscles like rectus femoris, vastus medialis, adductor brevis, semimembranosus, biceps femoris, and some of the other players that can contribute to knee pain. We're looking forward to hearing from our colleague Stu Wild, who will be giving us treatment techniques for somatosensory tinnitus. So thank you to Stu. So again, that 2 p.m. to 4:30, you at home are going to be encouraged to have a family member or client in your space at that time so you can practice right along with Stu. Again, for Saturday, October, so that was for Friday, October 8th, and our second day, Saturday, October 9th, we'll be starting out with hands-on manual therapy for the shoulder depressors. So we're going to be looking at Pec Minor and the very strong influence that latissimus dorsi has on depression of the shoulder. And again, that's going to be a manual therapy component for 2 hours. So you're going to need to have a client or family member available to you. Then to piggyback that, we're grateful to have Dr. Julie Zuliger from the University of Wisconsin Education Systems, who's going to be giving us corrective exercises and movement exercises for people with shoulder dysfunction. Then we are honored to have Janet Travell Street, who is the granddaughter of Dr. Janet Travell, who is a media expert, who has her own public media and public media business. She's going to be teaching us what are the 5 top marketing tips to fill your calendar with appointments. Again, thank you to Dr. Jim Frickton, past president of the International Myopain Society, teaching us about myofascial orofacial pain. Dr. Frickton comes to us from the University of Minnesota Medical Education Programming. And then finally, we've got our dear colleague all the way from Australia joining us, Stuart Hines, in a semi-pre-recorded video, hands-on interactive program in which we'll be learning treatment techniques for the muscles of the lower leg, ankle, and foot. So you are able to go to www.myofascialtherapy.org/conferences and click on the 2021 conference tab drop down, and you'll see all the information about this fascinating lineup of speakers. We look forward to seeing every single one of our current members, and we welcome non-members. We do have a welcome code for those of you that might be first-time attendees. So look for that code. If you have questions, you can send an email to conference, what is it? Conference. NAMTPT conference at gmail.com. You are also welcome to call my clinic phone number, 773-628-7654, and we're happy to answer any questions you have about this fantastic conference. Register now before the early bird deadline. Thanks again. See you on the internet.